Good morning, Madeira Middle School. This is Mr. Slater. Today we are going to be going over our force diagram activity, and we're going to be going over part 2, which is the lab. For this activity, all you need is a force block, which is shown right here, and our scale or spring scales, okay? This reads how many newtons is being applied to an object. In this activity, we're going to be pulling this block in different directions with different forces. Okay, it's important for you to follow along on the chart that is underneath part 2 on the second page of this activity. During the activity, I'll tell you which setup we are doing. I'm going to allow for you a time to write down your predictions, and then I'll tell you the result and the ending magnitude force which is being applied to the force block. So we're going to start off with setup 1. So these locations, we are going to be putting a spring scale at K and a spring scale at E. We're going to be using 3 newtons of force on each side. At this time, go ahead and make your predictions on which way the block is going to move. And 3, 2, 1. The block had no movement. So you can put nothing or no in that block for the result. The magnitude force, because there was no movement, would be 0. For setup 2, we're going to be at the same locations, K and E, but we're going to apply 8 newtons of force to both sides. Make your predictions. And 3, 2, 1. Again, there was no movement. Because there is no movement, the magnitude force would be 0 newtons. Now let's look at this example. This time we're going to be at the same locations, K and E, for setup 3, but we're going to apply 5 newtons of force to K, and we're going to apply 2 newtons of force to E. Make your predictions on which way the block is going to move, left or right. A hint here, K is on the left side. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. The block moved to the left. And because we want to find the resulting magnitude force of this activity, we would subtract the 2 forces being applied, and it would be 3 newtons. For setup 4, we're going to be at the same locations, K and E, but this time we're going to be applying 8 newtons of force to E and 2 newtons of force to K. Again, make your predictions. E's on the right side. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. The block moved to the right. Again, we would subtract the 2 forces, so the magnitude force would then be 6 newtons. For setup 5, we are going to be placing our spring scales at location L, which is here, and location J, which is here. All right. Again, make your predictions in which way the force block will move. L is on the right side, J is on the left side. Here we go. L is going to be having 3 newtons of force applied, and J will have 9. 3, 2, 1. The block moved to the left. And the magnitude force, again, we would subtract the forces being applied, which would then be 6 newtons. Let's look at setup 6. This time, we are going to be using our block at locations. We'll change this at locations K and J. So again, we're going to be putting it at K and J. Make predictions on which way the block is going to move, to the left or the right. We are going to be applying 8 newtons to K and 2 newtons to F. 3, 2, 1. It moved to the left. And the magnitude force, because of these moving in similar directions, we would actually add this together. So the resulting force would be 10 newtons. The last one we're going to do here is with our original K and E. So we would want to apply 10 newtons to K, which is on the left side, and 5 newtons to E. 3, 2, 1. The block moved to the left. And because they're going in opposite directions, the magnitude there would then be 5 newtons. All right, once you guys have filled out your chart, you need to make sure you finish the rest of this activity and show me that you are complete once you are done with the activity. All right, have a great day.